Setting sub, follow, or donation goals can motivate you to create an inspired, amazing community, or it can leave you feeling down and angry because you aren't achieving the things you set out to do. Almost no one on Twitch sets goals the correct way. So in this video, I'm going to talk about setting goals that motivate you to create the best community you can. What's up guys, it's ashnichrist and welcome back to my channel where I teach you how to pursue your dreams and learn to stream. In this video, we're going to be talking about setting goals because almost no one on Twitch does this the right way. So here are my 5 steps to setting a perfect goal for your channel. Alright, so step number 1 is you have to commit to it. You can't not commit to a goal because if you don't commit, you will always be half in. If you haven't really committed to a goal, like maybe you want to start YouTube or you really want to start taking streaming seriously, then you will never do what it takes to get yourself to achieve that goal. So this is really the most important part of the process, is getting yourself in the mental state that yes, no matter what, I am going to achieve this. No matter what, this is going to happen. No matter how hard it gets, no matter how much I struggle, this is going to happen. And that is all in your brain. But you have to get to that place if you are going to achieve any of your goals. So there are actually 2 different types of goals on Twitch. And I'm sure you guys see like sub goals, donation goals, or follow goals all the time. These are community-based goals that you have no control over. You have little to no impact on these numbers because you can't physically force someone to click a button for you. So how often do you see people set goals for themselves? Rarely ever, right? Or if they are, they're definitely not publicizing them and putting them on their profile like they are putting their goals for 2017 ashnichrist. And this isn't to bash community goals at all, because those goals are definitely important. They help create a bond between your community and they're really fun to celebrate whenever you hit them. Those event streams after you hit a major milestone are some of the most fun streams to have because you're celebrating and everybody's happy and excited. But as I said, you can't force someone to click a button. So the second thing that you have to do to set smart goals for your stream is to set personal goals that only you can ensure happen. So some example goals would be streaming for 30 days straight, streaming for 100 hours in a month, collaborating with 2 people every month, or responding to people that talk in your chat within 10 seconds. And these are goals that you can control, that you will get that sense of fulfillment from whenever you achieve them. Number 3 is something that almost all of you will have heard of, and that is to set SMART goals. For those of you that haven't heard of this, SMART is an anagram. It means you want to set goals that are specific, measurable, realistic, attainable, and timed. And you need to make sure that your goals always fit into these 5 boundaries. You want your goals to be specific because otherwise you have no idea what you're doing. You want them to be measurable so that you know when you actually hit that goal. You want them to be attainable, otherwise you're just reaching for the stars. That is something just way beyond your grasp and you're going to get upset whenever you don't achieve it. You want them to be realistic, so it's something that you can actually achieve in your life. It's something tangible that you can actually see happen. And then you want to set a time boundary for these goals so that you have a specific time and that kind of like crunch, that motivation to get to that end goal. And another thing that isn't often mentioned is that you want these goals to be positive. You want to be moving towards something, not away from something, because moving towards this better version of yourself is infinitely more inspiring. Then the 4th step is to break your goals down as much as you can. You want to start with yearly goals and then go down to quarterly goals, then down to monthly and down to weekly. But the trick is to not focus on too many goals at one time. 1 to 3 goals per quarter is enough for a streamer who's trying to be successful, and then after that quarter, you can reassess your goals and figure out where you want to keep going. Because here's the thing, if you set too many goals, you will experience goal fatigue and you won't achieve any of them. And then the 5th step is to make sure you have an accountability buddy. The research on positive and negative reinforcement for goals is still kind of out in the air, up in the air, whatever. A lot of people are going back and forth about this, and really I think what it comes down to is knowing what's going to motivate you. Will you work harder at never missing a stream if you know that you have to give a friend $5 if you do? Or will you work harder if you knew every stream you put $1 into a bucket and bought yourself something cool every quarter? Different people are motivated by different things, and figuring out which person you are is going to help you achieve your goals. Having somebody there to keep you accountable and to make sure that you are actually following through on these things is very important. I also recommend having a reassessment of your goals once a month, so you sit down at the end of the month and you really see the things that you did well, the things that you didn't do well, you assess your channel, and you focus more on the things that did well and less on the things that didn't do well. There's this rule a lot of people haven't heard of, it's called the 80-20 rule, and basically what this rule says is that 80% of your results are going to come from 20% of your efforts. So if you can find a way to double down on those things that you do really well, that will set you on the path for success so much faster than just trying to do a million different things kind of okay. So I'm interested, and I feel like this is a really great time to talk about it because it is the end of the year and we are ushering in 2018. What goals do you guys have for your channels? What do you want to do in the online content creation, creativity space, or even in your personal lives? Leave them below down in the comments section. And if you are looking for a little motivation or how to change your life for the better, look through those goals because the people down there are just super smart and awesome. Also, just to let you guys know, I am working with people to help set goals for 2018 or just to help you develop a strategy for your channel, or if you just need like a channel consultation. So if you need that help, feel free to just comment down below or maybe send me an email, ashnichrist@gmail.com. If you're new here, slap me on the face right below this video for videos 3 times a week on Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday at 4 Central about how to pursue your dream and learn to stream. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!